Alrighty everyone, welcome back to another episode of Kuth Stumbles Through. We are going to be taking a look at another farm roguelike Rebirth. This is apparently like a sequel to a game that came out a couple years back. I didn't play that. I have played this once, just to kind of get a handle on things. Figured I'd show it off. So, in order to start, there's going to be 16 classes apparently, which is kind of nutty. And then within each of those, there's also some subclasses. So my guess is there's going to be 40, 50 different subclass, like different ways you can set it up. Let's go with this. Gives us a little more energy so we can do all right each day. And then demo difficulty. So we start on a plane. The amount of resources dropped by the axe goes up. Okay. So here, beginning of each week, you have to allocate 3 positive and 3 negative traits. You can organize them how you want. But on the last day, rent is due, and the rent might be too damn high. So we gotta set these up, try to the best we can. So I might go with like crafting day, not crafting, sorry, building day. So they're cheaper to build. And then we can go with finishing a building gives us extra experience. We can start it this day, finish it this day, and then sell stuff on this day to hit that. Tools don't gain experience. So as tools gain experience, I think you can like change them and level them up a bit so they're more efficient or do different things for you. For every point of energy spent, I don't really want that. From breakables. Items have their lowest value. Let's just do that now because we're not really going to be selling anything. Experience boost there is fine, I think. And I think tools don't gain experience. So get the bad stuff out of the way and then hopefully hit our stride in here. So here's the tile, or like the little plot of land we have. We have a little hoe so we can make farm fields, an axe so we can chop down things, a pick for the stones over here. This is for building, watering, and then a fishing pole. But we don't have any water, like, on this plot of land. It's all over here. But I think first things first, we want to clear out just, like, a little area. So I might clear out up here, and then... So we have this right away. We can go to the shop and immediately start buying things. So these cost 100. So yeah, we could buy stuff right away. So I'm gonna do this. And I will show off why in a little bit. But first, so these are $1 to $1. Good 7 wheat. So we can buy 10 of them in 3 days. Because on here, three days. Let's just buy all those. We can plant a bunch. I'm also going to get rid of this. Okay, we got to keep an eye on our energy, but we're going to... We got to clear this out. Plenty of stone. That's nice. And then... Okay, so with these... We're going to go in and find our seeds that we bought. Where are they? Pumpkin seed. There we go. And then make sure we water them as well. Now, big thing is we're going to want to build a scarecrow so these seeds don't get eaten. Because that would suck. So we need a couple more grass. We need one more grass. So really, if we just dig a little bit more in here. Yep. All of these, and then 1, 2. Now we can go ahead and build this guy. Actually makes more sense to put it there. I screwed up my lines a little bit, but that's okay. We'll put it there for now. And then I'm immediately going to build it so our stuff is safe. Cool. Now, when you're chopping stuff, occasionally you also find tree branches, but we didn't. We're down to 10, which is unfortunate. So with the rest of what we have, I'd like to hold off on building if we can. We can get a furnace. There actually seems to be a lot of stone here, which is kind of nice. So yeah, we can end the day here. Alright, first things first. Okay, so on today, we get less experience. I'm going to clear out just a little bit more area. So our axe just leveled up. So if we actually went to our backpack, we can see we now have more options, but we have to be able to pay for it. Yeah. We just don't have the resources for it right now. So something we could also look at doing is going and like some of the fruit we just got, we could sell some stuff. So you can see this is worth anywhere from 5 to 10. Only sells for 5 right now. Tree seed will probably save. 2 to 5, that's on the lower end. 5 to 10, that's on the lower end. 5. That's pretty low too. Sand we want to hold on to. Worms are at their max value. Can I? Okay, so we can just control right click. Get a bunch more. Grass, let's hold on to. Iron ore is at a pretty good price. I'll go ahead and sell that too. Then we'll go to the shop and get ourselves some more seeds. So we're here. Anything? 11, so I don't think we want 5. Oh, we could try 5. Let's give 5 a shot. So where are the corn seeds? Here we go. And we have one more. I'm actually going to put it there. Then we'll be sure to water all of these. If we look at crafting a little bit, maybe building. When we get to level 2. What am I looking for? Here we go. We're looking for the hive. So this would just boost how much we get. And if we have enough wood, we can even build another one for right there. I'm going to go ahead and finish these now, just so we get more. So they're both done. I think. Bunch there. We just kind of clear these out a little bit to give ourselves a nicer area to work with. What do we have remaining? Whole bunch of stuff from that, including more worms. We have 41. I don't think we'd be able to plant anything else here. So I think I'm just going to go Not enough energy. So if you run out of energy, you can actually eat like one of your fruits that you've harvested, or like food you've made and stuff like that. And just go boom. All right, on to the next day. So this is our last bad day. Tools don't gain experience. However, we do get honey, which is kind of cool. So how much does honey sell for? Oh, we also got a bee. Selling at its max price right now. Honey. That's at a pretty good price too. So there's a bunch more. We can go back and let's buy some more stuff. So we have 1, 2, 3. Let's buy a bunch of those. As you imagine in a farming roguelike, I would think you want to buy lots of stuff to farm with. And then... oops. So we can actually harvest these too. Nice. I'd like to build another hive right there, see if we can. Yes. And then... fill these back in, get sand and stuff. And one there. So if we're gonna go... not a tree seed. It's not a great price. Pumpkin... no, that's not good right now. That's not bad. Go ahead and sell a bunch of those. And then can we get even more stuff to sell? 3 days, 5 potatoes. So. And there we go. We could even actually, where is it? This tree seed we have, we could even put there. And if we chop down some more stuff, there's a chance we find another tree seed. I didn't notice if we did, doesn't look like it. Okay. We should also look at crafting other stuff, so I'm gonna get some more of the stone we have lying around. We have a lot of it on this island, which is great. So we have 38. So if we go ahead to build, we can build this now for smelting ore. I'm actually going to build another one too. We're going to build 2 of them total. Because that'll allow us to pump out glass with the sand we're getting, which would be really helpful for getting better food and stuff. So there's that. So instead of waiting till here, we're just going to do it now. So we got that, and then we go find our sand right here. We don't have any coal. Okay. So we do need coal to make that work. Got it. That's something I did not know. I guess I found coal before in my previous runs or whatever. Just kind of accidentally. Growth time -1? That could be really nice. That could also be nice. Or maximum energy is 50. Let's go maximum energy is 50. That seems really nice. Now. Okay. We don't have any coal, but we got that going at least. So I'm gonna see. We can work through some of this. There is another tree seed. So with that, so those reach, okay. So So it's 3 on either side. I thought it was 2 on either side. So whenever I do this next, I'll know that that's the limit. I was going after these smaller ones while we're running out of energy. And there's our energy. But again, we could eat like one of these and be A-okay. Perfect. Let's wrap that up. More honey. And then we got the glass there. So we're looking for this. So that's all coal. So here's the mine. We actually have enough to build this now. This will generate more stuff for us. So I'd like to find an area to put it. Maybe here. We place it like right there and just clear out stuff around it. Because it's going to generate us stuff, I will do this now. This is my first time actually building a mine. This island had way more stone than I was expecting. And way more than I'm used to. So things are going to be cheaper today. So even if I just start up with building a couple things that might be helpful, that can go a long way. We do want to make sure... we get all of this, though. We could even wait on that for tomorrow to get some extra experience. Just double check selling everything at the backpack. Gonna keep the wood. We're gonna keep the craft materials. That's minimum. 46 is minimum. Sand is 2, but that's what we use to get glass. That's not much. That's the maximum. So we'll get 10 for that. That's close to max. We'll do that. The beetles are at minimum. Honey's not great. We can hold on to it. Not great. Hold on to it. Coal we definitely want to hold on to make more glass. Not quite. And then we're going to hold on to the tree seeds. So... we're going to do that. What else can we build and craft? So we can make some of these if we want to do that yet, but I don't see a real need to. If we go into building, we can start doing like stuff for food. Let's go with a keg. We already got that stuff. We already have a hive. We don't have anything for that. So I can just start this and just wait to finish it tomorrow. That's what I'm doing with that. We could do some more there. We don't have a whole lot of room. But if we go... actually, we don't want one there. Because we want to put... one of these guys there. What do we have to plant? We probably want something that plants pretty quickly. So 5 of them plants in 4 days. 5 of them plants in 5 days. 5 days. 3 days. 3 days could be fine. We're running a little low now, but we should be all right. There it was. I went right past it. And that's most of it. Okay, we're going to be coming close to that. That's the big thing. Do we have any little ones we can hit? One. Nope, one short. We'll just end the day there. Now we'll hopefully get a bunch of experience. So we're going to grab this. We don't have room for the B. So let's do this. Let's go 4. Perfect. Experience. 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 Those were our big things we had going on. Alright, we definitely need to sell some stuff today, is what I'm seeing. Iron ore, 53. That's a pretty good price. We'll keep that. The beetles. That's pretty good. Oranges are at minimum. Coal we want to keep. Glass we want to keep. Gold ores at 69. Nice. Worms. Not bad. Copper ore is pretty middling. Alright, let's see if we can hold off on all that. So we'll grab this stuff. I can do this, I think. Where I can move this guy to there. I guess it doesn't make a huge difference. The stuff we just harvested. I want more area. Shop slots, delivery count. Adds coal to the shop. Wonder how I get more. That's what I'm curious about. I'd love to have more storage space. In crafting? Crafting requirements, -1. Maybe. Ah, here it is. Okay. So we got that stuff. That even has one more room, so if we go ahead and chop this down. So we can take all of this. Actually, probably not this guy. Boop. We will build another one of these. And then we can find stuff to plant. So one more of those. Shop, we don't have a lot of time. So we want things that we can grow in like 2 days. Like parsnips. 2 of them. All right. Was there another one we could buy in 2 days? I don't think so. I think 3 days was the next closest. It's not very dignified. Like, it's kind of all over the place. Oh, there's already something there. Okay. But that's okay. Is room for something there. Boop. Hopefully all goes well, and we'll be able to have a decent amount of things to sell tomorrow. We lined everything up with the one perk we have. Then we're going to take the sand. Don't have any coal left. We have some energy, though, so we can do... Get this. All revealed water tiles. We don't have water tiles. Plus 3,000 for leveling up. Or B-Rot. Hive no longer accelerate crop growth and produce honey. Ooh. I mean, I think accelerating crop growth is important for us here, but that could be really cool. I'm just going to go for this. I think we do have enough for this now. And with the crafting stuff, we can make, let's say, 2 of those. So if we go ahead and put oranges in here. That's a pumpkin, not an orange. Now we're good. I knew that. We need 1 more bottle. Do we have enough? We do. So now we can get other stuff. So we have all of that now. I think I'm just going to keep working through these. And let's just double check what else we might have unlocked. We don't have animal pens and fences. Sprinkler could be cool, but... Useful in making seeds from crops and flowers, but we don't have the bricks needed. There's the mine. We actually have enough for a sawmill. Let's get that up and running. And because... Oh, it's going to be close. Are we going to have enough energy? Oh no, I don't think we're going to have enough energy. I think we're going to be just short. Because this doesn't give us any energy anymore. No, we are just short of finishing that up today. That's too bad. Okay, still, we got all... Oh, look at this. And then all of the honey. We can collect all of this. Is that not ready? Can move those there just for now. Okay. They weren't quite ready. These guys were... Alright, we still had a decent harvest. So if we're going to go back, we're going to sow all of this again. It's too bad that's short. Alright, let's see what we can get from selling stuff. Because I think this is going to be, or hopefully going to be a good haul, because we kind of put everything here. Alright, middling price, but we should get +1 for everything. So we go from 151. Oh no, that was not as much as I had hoped. Oh, that's like nothing. It's the minimum price, but oh no. Alright, that's not bad. That might get us there. That's pretty good. Wheat. Alright, I think we're good. I think we made it. Yeah, parsnip. Even at minimum price. We gotta hold on to it even. Man, so many things are selling for the minimum. That's fine. Beetles are fine. Potatoes pretty good. Alright, we cleared it. We even have enough to sell some more stuff. Or to buy some more seeds. I just have to be careful. So at this point, we could probably set up for like 5 days. Anything else for 5 days? 2 days? 3 days? If it's 2 days, will it be done in 1? I'm kind of curious now. With the bee. We had these. I actually don't know. And we can even buy a couple other things. 4 days. Let's go pumpkin. So that's the juice. That actually sells for a decent amount whenever it's not at minimum. It is consumable. Didn't I have seeds somewhere? There they are. Okay, that's close enough. We'll water everything. There we go. Hopefully you guys can see how it all comes together. Again, I have not done this much. This is, again, like my second run or so. This is by far the best one because I actually had access to stone. Which makes a huge difference. Boop. Worms. Man, this is nice. It just keeps spawning stuff. This. And eventually we could just keep clearing out the island to get stuff we want. As long as we can keep getting coal, we can keep putting sand in these smelters too. I said as long as we can. We didn't have any there. Alright, a little bit there. So, to make more glass. I think we have a decent amount of glass right now, so we'll do that, and then keep making those guys. If we wanted to, we could even unlock the next area. Maybe we'll do that during the next zone, like during the next week. I think I'm just about out. We can hit that, and then... Alright, just one orange. Doesn't give me anything. That's too bad. Alright. So now we know we paid that. Oh, not yet. We could have done it. I forgot. That wasn't quite our finished up day. That was just the day we make money. Yeah, we want it to stay there. So more glass. More juice. So I think at this point, this is when we can chop him down. And I forgot to finish him up. Yeah. Okay, so some of... Let's get these, and then we'll look at some of the crafting stuff. We can do with that sawmill. There's that. Alright, there's all that. We'll plant stuff in a little bit. Let's see what we can sell. I should start to organize this a little bit. And apple can make apple juice. Coal we need. Tree seeds we could too. Eat. No, that's still not great. This sells for a lot, but I think it's going to be more helpful for us. This is the max. We have 14 of it. 2's the minimum, we'll hold off. Bottle we'll hold on to. 5's the max for those guys. Honey is at 33. That's pretty good. Parsnips at 9. That's halfway. I'll take it. Corn's at 9, which is max. And then beetles are at 3. We'll hold on to it. So next up, let's grab some seeds from the shop. Just gonna buy all of those. That's 3 of them. 7 of them. Let's go from there. Okay, and then we're out. Okay, so we need more. Get 9 of these guys, even if they grow in 5 days, and then 6 of these guys. Let's put the corn down first. There's that, and then we can grab the potato seeds. This is such a disorganized plot. Holy cow. But that's okay. So if we get more axe experience here, I feel like in like the later parts of the game, it'd be good to make this mostly a tree farm. That way you can just farm axe experience here. Those. That should give us more coal. We got that. Okay, so since we have more coal, so this wood looks like wood just into there makes planks. Oh. So that should make a bunch, and then because we have stuff, we need another bottle. That'll make us stuff as well. Alright, let's buy this area. Because again, we just have to be above 2,500. Whoa, that is a lot of... a lot. Wow. It's a lot of bronze and stuff. Okay. If we're going to make this a tree farm, then this area down here seems like it'd be good for it. Does it say what this is? No, I didn't notice what it said. Is there? Didn't notice what the bonus was for it. We're going to clean this up. Just a little bit. Okay. Last thing is just looking at buildings we might have been able to make. Seed maker is probably pretty helpful once we make whatever that is. Big mine creates a ruby, sapphire, emerald, and diamond ores. Can't get that yet, but then there's just that. Building requirements -1. Building time -1. Alright. Well, we are out. I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and that will wrap up week 1. And we can pick stuff for here. Each crop yields its own product. Okay. Building requirements -2. Tool cost -1. Finishing a building. So this is where, like, really knowing the flow of your... kind of what you're going for really helps. For each use. For each item sold. Like the idea of putting that there. That there. Trees don't leave trunks. I'm actually okay with that, especially if we just spend the turn over here mining ore and stuff. So I wonder if that's when we collect it or whenever it's ready. From breakables. Fish chance, -100. We don't have any spots for fish anyway. That's just free. Don't want to lose money. That seems really bad. So we'll go experience boost -. Let's go with that. And that is week 1. We're going to wrap it up there for now. Thank you so much for watching this, guys. This is something I think I could really sink my teeth into when the full version comes out. Doesn't come out till 2025, I think, but the demo's already got a decent amount. I encourage you guys to check it out. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. Have a great night, and take care.